is Victor Kidson, and we're here in Rome for Manuel le Saux Extrema night. With me, I have Giorgio.
Hello.
Hi.
Nice to meet you.
How are you doing today?
I'm fine, thanks.
You're DJing under the name Astuni. Where does that come from?
Actually, I can't remember. I remember it was like a joke when we were kids with my other friends, but I don't remember exactly where that come from. I like it, so I keep that as my name. It's unique. Nobody has it, so I took it as my DJ name.
We're in Rome, and this is my first time in Rome. Where do you think I should go to see some, not the tourist sites, but where should I go and see some things of typical Rome?
Well, that's a good question. Rome is a big city, and there are a lot of places that aren't too famous. There are some nice views you can see if you go with someone who live here around Vatican City. There are some secret places where there are some history.
Some typical places that are not super tourist places, or?
Yeah, there were some secret passages, the underground stuff, something like that not many people know that. Those things are very cool. Then, I don't know, Rome is all tourists, so there's not that much things that aren't very known.
Yeah.
Everywhere you look, it's history, so...
It is like a big museum, right?
Yeah, kinda.
How does it feel to be playing here tonight?
Well, it's not my first Extrema night, so I'm getting used to it. It's great because I love playing with Manuel. We are great friends. We used to play when we were kids a lot more than we are playing now. So it's nice for me to be back behind the decks sometimes. I took different paths than him, so I left DJing for many years. I left DJing aside, and then going back to it, it feels great.
I've interviewed Manny a couple of times before, and I've gotten to know him as a friend as well. He's told me a lot of stories and how much you mean to him as well. How would you describe your relation to Manny today?
We are just best friends, and with best friends you can talk dirt, you can talk good, you can split because we have a fight. You can see go out for a movie. I actually had Manuel as a witness at my wedding, so we are like brothers. And I think I ain't got many friends like him, maybe 2 or 3. So he's very special to me.
Do you remember how you met, or how you met for the first time?
I remember we were going to the same school when we were kids, around 12 years, and then in the high school we went to different schools, but we met again because of music. He went to my place. I was starting DJing at the time, and listened to me and say, "Well, you're good." So we started playing together at my place, and then I started playing in clubs too, and the rest is history.
What is he like to work with? Because you have produced with him as well, and you're also DJing with him. But what is he like to work with in the studio?
Actually, we need to focus to actually do something, because we used to joke and play with the Xbox and then play with my dog, with his dog. So to actually focus getting things done, and it's very very difficult. But when we do, I think we are pretty good, and I'm pretty happy about our latest work together, which started as a bootleg, the Pulsar My Religion, and then Armin played it, and then he wanted for Was Afraid of 138, and then it's coming out the 8th of June. So we are really happy, and I think we will do many things together this year, starting from his new artist album, which I will collaborate on maybe 2 tracks, and we are focusing on these things right now.
Sounds very interesting.
Yeah.
If we go back 15 years to 1999, your first visit to Ibiza, do you remember what happened back then?
Actually, I went in Ibiza. It wasn't planned. I went there because my mother, if I remember well, won this travel. So I went there not expecting anything, because it was October, so the season was almost finished, and I went there just for the sun, for the sea, but there I discovered many aspects of trance music that in Italy weren't known. So I came back from Ibiza with a lot of vinyls and CDs, and I kept listening to this music, and we fell in love. Me, also Manuel, because many tunes weren't known here. We went with a record shop asking for Kamaya Painters and Rank One, and they were like, what? So then internet came, and then it was easier for us to grab this music and find people abroad which had this music, and then everything started like this. Many, basically thanks to internet, and here it goes.
Yeah, what happened from there? How did you want to go into producing your own music? Because that's a big step, right?
Yeah, I actually had a little musical background because of my brother. He used to play in a band, and they were using Cubase. So I looked around and started learning the basics. At the time it was on Atari ST, so very ancient things. But I started learning the basics of MIDI and everything else. So at first we started with Reason, then we switched to Cubase, then we learned and tried, and here we are.
What can we expect from you as a DJ tonight?
I think we are going pretty much classic. Maybe I will play the kinda harder stuff. I still don't know. I think I'm going. I'm not planning my set. I go there and I will play. So the only thing I think for sure is that we will play harder than the others.
What else can we expect from Astuni in the future?
Surely more production on Extrema global music. Actually, I became A&R for Extrema past week, so I'm going to listen to demos, and Manuel asked me to help him because we receive a lot of demos and we need time to focus on production, on DJ sets, on gigs. He need help. So I told him, well, I could listen to the demos while you're away, and we can split the work on Extrema. And he said yes. So I'm going to do this wonderful thing. And so every producer who wants to send demos to Extrema, now he can send his demos also to Astuni at recoverworld.com. This is my personal Recoverworld email address, and I will listen to the demos for Extrema Global Music.
Cool. Thank you so much for your time. My name is Victor Kidson, and we're in Rome for Manuel le Saux Extrema Night. Thank you for watching.